What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Marami ka ngayon ah. Hindi ka rin ngayon ah. I thought you're always going to be late.
Musta?
Ano ang subject natin ngayon? Kalimutan ko yung subject natin. Predicate. Predicate? Di ba subject predicate? Subject predicate.
Ano yan?
Sa kabilang classroom.
Siyempre, lalakapit tayo, smoke tayo.
Section 4 kasi yung kabilang section, binalaman ako.
Ano nga?
Ano nga? Bata! This is friends nga. Ayun na siya. Hi!
Hello!
Magandang umaga! I'm Pablo Jessica. I'm from Korea. And I'm from a K-Idol Academy.
Wow! I know! Robi!
K-Idol.
So, yeah, I'm...
Very naghanggang. Okay. Hi, I'm Pablo and I'm the president of this class.
Oh,
Hello, I'm Justin, and I'm the Vice President. Nice to meet you.
nice.
Wow!
Introduce yourself in Korean. Because she's Korean.
Yes, 한국말로 부탁드릴게요, 한국말로.
Okay. Show her.
Oh!
I'm the secretary.
Hello, my name is Josh. I'm the treasurer of this classroom.
Yes.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm Ian from Japan.
In Japan. Uh-huh.
You're
Yeah.
from Japan?
No. I'm just studying honors like bro.
Bro.
That's just how it is.
Bro.
Okay, that's me. Where can I sit?
Anywhere you want.
You can, if you want.
Here.
Yeah.
Or
Where?
you can be the teacher because the teacher is not coming.
But we're just curious.
About?
No, we're just curious.
No, do you want to ask some questions before we start?
Or lesson.
Before we start talking?
What is your Korean name? Like
My friend name is Isil.
Isu.
Isu?
Yi is my family name. Yeah. Sil is my name.
Just one syllable.
Yeah. It's a pretty uncommon name.
So why Jessica?
My dad just gave me that name. And then my sister is Tiffany. So we're close to Yeah.
And because of that, guys,
Oh my
I'm
God.
like English. Because of that. Because I think our teacher
Is missing. Is dead? Is
No, is
wasn't that?
today we're going to play pants.
Pants?
Yeah, what pants is?
I don't know.
It stands for.
Oh!
So guys, listen to me carefully.
Mm-hmm.
P
P is for
Pablo.
no. It's for place.
Play.
Lugar.
In Tagalog,
Lugar!
Oh!
it's better than you. Next is A. A is for
Animal.
Adobo.
Animal.
animal. N is for anyone? Raise your hands. Kailangan natin siya ngayon. Like,
Notebook.
no. Ito ang reason na to lang, sir. No, sir. Next.
Name.
Name.
Oh,
Next.
T is for
T is for things.
Thing.
Things.
things.
And And S is for, of course, your score. Your overall score.
Yeah.
Overall score. So, we will play this game today. Is it alright with you guys? Classmates?
Alright, class
Do I have any choice?
Yes, you can go up. Random letters will come here, will appear here. 15 seconds for all categories. And then for the scoring, I will check your answers. If you have twin answers, then no points. Same answer. In this school, we have to be unique. We are STIers. We are the school body. Now, are you guys ready?
Ready.
First letter is
Are you joining us?
letter B. Your timer starts now. What time? Okay, time's up.
Oh my God.
Time's up. Ball pens up.
Oh my God.
Ball pens up. Place.
Baguio.
Baguio.
Boracay.
Oh. Brunei. Bacolod. Batangas. Everyone get 1 point. Nice one. Again. Next is animal.
Baka.
Baka.
There.
Bear.
Baboy.
Baboy. Bat. Bat.
Bubuyog.
Oh.
What is that?
B. It's a B.
Bubuyog?
Yeah.
Next is name.
Boy.
Boy.
Ben.
Ooh.
Then.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What's the spelling of your Brian?
Bye.
Ah, my Brian is B-R-I.
Acceptable.
Berto.
Oh.
Okay.
Last one. Things.
I didn't answer.
No
Because
answer.
I was too honest.
Book. No answer.
So weak.
Bag. Bag. Oh.
What's the spelling of your book?
Evening. Are you ready for the next letter?
Yes.
Next letter is letter K. Career. Opens up! Up! Stop writing! Stop writing!
Okay.
Please.
Korea.
No for K.
No.
Kalayaan habit.
Pwede kanto?
Look! It's not
Pwede
the
kanto. Wait, I asked.
Kuwait.
That's hard.
Next is animal.
Kambing.
Kambing. 1 point. Kangaroo 1 point.
Kabayo.
Kabayo 1 point. Pablo.
Koala.
Koala 1 point.
What?
Oh, kasi koala?
Sorry guys. Next. Name.
Clay. Clay.
Clay.
Kyla.
Katrina.
Karen. Karen. Last. Things. Letter K. George.
I didn't have time.
Kit Kat.
Kalawang.
Kotse.
How about you?
Kite.
Kite.
Oh.
So for the last letter.
Please give it to mine.
Letter V. In 3, 2, 1, start. Ball pens up! Ball pens up!
So fast.
Yan. Oh, ganun siya kabilis talaga.
Uy, nagsusunod na rin, sir! I saw it! You're such a...
You're such a boy. Josh, letter B, please.
None.
Vancouver.
Oh!
Nice.
Venezuela.
Ano?
Oo nga naman.
Volcano.
Landmark.
Pero di mo nasulat yan.
Nakalagay lang bro.
Oh, why did you have the same answer?
I'm with
Yes.
Vancouver, yeah.
Oh!
So
So only Justin will get 1 point for this category. Next
Kung
category
may nagsusulat mo?
Animal. Josh.
None.
Bear.
It's hard pero... Parang species dapat eh. Wala nang...
Wow, no one thought of B?
Viking.
Huh?
Guys, for letter B, I will give you 1 answer. Beluga is proud.
Scientific name.
Beluga is proud.
What's that? What's
It's not yet discovered. Maybe after 10 years, maybe? After discovering Mars. Next name.
Vincent.
Venus.
Ooh, Vivian.
Vivian.
Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Voltes.
Contest!
Oh, it's a name.
Voltes,
Bro, it's a name.
Last category. Things.
Vacuum.
Vacuum.
You were able to write it? Yes, bilis.
Visor.
I don't have one.
Oo.
Volt.
Ang lagay ng ano.
Damn, bro. Volt.
Pero madaya to.
Mali yung sagot
Oh,
ng Volt.
Brandon, i-search mo, Volt.
Pero nga.
Pero ano yun eh?
Ano yun?
V-O-L-T.
Search mo.
Isn't it a voltage?
Oo, voltage.
Volt ang voltage, voltage
Pero
ko.
tama naman.
Nakawakan?
Kasi sinulat niya kanina eh.
Di ba usapan natin basta nakikita na ako?
Ayan muna.
Do you enjoy our activity?
Yes, sir. Ay, what do you mean, sir?
Why not your sir and
actually-
classmate?
Yeah. Yes, classmate. I enjoyed it so much. Thank you, man.
Thank you, classmate.
So, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know.
Galing ko.
Ang tagal naman. Tanong mo na.
You guys! I just remembered. Diba sir couldn't make it today?
Yeah?
I remembered he gave me his last will and testament. He gave me a memo. Let's read this. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye.
Due to the absence of your teacher today, we can send you home early. But in exchange of your free day today, you will be given a group project. Oh my God, I thought we were going to army project pa. Visit Philippines Heritage Site and explore the place. At the end of your tour, discuss to the class of what you've learned from the tour. Thank you and stay safe.
Goodbye.
Oh,
So where?
It's like
Here. Field trip. Field trip. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Go.
Yun, nandito na tayo. Clap only, clap only. Oh my God. As you guys remember, do you guys know where we are right now?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I thought you don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
But as you remember, earlier, I received the last will and testament of our professor.
It's a memo.
It's a memo lang?
Finding?
Memo. Finding memo, okay. It says there that we should go to a historical place here in the Philippines.
Okay.
Kaya right now, we're here at Fort Santiago, specifically Intramuros. Pero what is the reason why we're here? Alam niyo ba? What is the reason?
Study.
Study.
To learn. Learn more about the history of the Philippines.
I don't know about that, but to give us a clearer answer,
Yeah?
let's call on Sir Jvee.
Ah!
Sir Jvee.
Hello po!
Hi guys, good afternoon.
Good afternoon po.
And welcome to Fort Santiago. Santiago, one of the most historical places here in the Philippines. And as we know, dito po sa Fort
Nandito yung mga
Santiago,
sagot.
dito nanatili ang ating mga mananakop. The conquerors of the Philippines had their headquarters inside Fort Santiago.
Okay.
Those conquerors are, if you remember, those are the Spaniards, the Americans, and the Japanese.
Yes.
Pero bakit kaya dito nila ginawa? Why did they put this fort here in this place? Why? Because this was where Raja Sulaiman, you know, Raja Sulaiman, the last Muslim ruler of Manila, this is where his palace was located. So when the Spaniards defeated him in battle in May of 1521, ay dito nila tinayo. Una gawa lang siya sa kawayan, it was made of bamboo and wood. Then they converted it into a stone fort.
So they took over the palace, sir,
Yes.
and like established their own.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Established the fort. And before we go inside, there is a moat.
Oh, ilang pala
Ito po, this is the only place in the Philippines that has a moat. Water. Diyan, nasa gitna.
Right field.
Okay po.
Let's go, sir.
Let's go.
Excited na po, sir.
Okay, sabay-sabay. 6, 7, 8. For the fortress of Intramuros, established by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi on the site of the former wooden fort of Raja Sulaiman, 1571. Burned during the
Okay na mga bata. Okay, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi was the first governor, Spanish Governor General of the Philippines.
Miguel Lopez de Legazpi.
Yes, he was the
I've studied it before, but completely yung gun.
So, sinabi ko kanina na itong Fort Santiago inoccupy ng Spaniards, Americans, Japanese. Meron ding nag-occupy kaso hindi tumagal, yung mga British.
British din po.
Sir, ba't hindi sila tumagal?
Kasi natapos
You can
agad yung war
understand.
nila with Spain. That was in 1771 until 1773.
Were they victorious or not?
They were victorious. They bombed Manila, but they only occupied Manila. Wala silang na-occupy na ibang part ng Pilipinas. So tanong ko guys, ilan na naging sa mga boys? Ilan na naging jowa ni Rizal?
13.
Ay, dami naman.
Hindi po, di ba naging ano po yan? Parang tawag dito. Hindi hanggang ngayon pinagtatalunan po kung sino.
Alam ko.
Meron na.
May final na po ba?
May Japanese.
Ay, oo.
Leonora.
Sir, meron ako nakita libro na ang dami niya. 9 pa. 9 ata.
Mga ano parang chismis ata yun.
Steven Bracken.
Chismis.
Mga ano lang yun eh.
Rizal has 7. Had 7.
7.
Meron siyang naging Japanese. May mga Filipina, of course. First love niya, Filipina. Then nagkaroon siya ng girlfriend na British.
Who was the Filipino girl?
Si Leonor Rivera.
Leonor pala.
And si Segunda Katigbak.
Oy, Katigbak.
Okay? Then yung napangasawa niya, as you know, is Josephine Bracken, who is Irish.
Irish.
Yeah.
Were they able to produce children?
Yeah, only one child but it was stillborn. Nung lumabas, patay na.
Patay na.
Okay, let's go to Jose Rizal.
Second cell.
Cell. The night of December 30, 1890, December 29 rather.
December 29 po.
1896. Yung gabi, nilagay na siya dyan.
Before it was, ano kuya?
Kailan siya binasa?
Before, it
December
was
30, 1870.
Actually, it was a chapel before. Tapos, on the night of his execution, before his execution, pinapunta siya dyan para siya ay makapagdasal. At sabi nga, dyan daw kinasal sila ni Josephine. Hindi ko masabing definite kasi may mga nagko-contest kung totoo raw ba silang kinasal.
Ano po na, ano po yun?
Talaga kalaki si Rizal.
Rizal is 5'3".
Baka nga po yan yung exact ano niya. Yan po ba?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Let's go up to the dungeon. This is where the 600 people who were found in the dungeons. 600 dead bodies.
Yun po yung
They were
exact.
buried there.
Yun po yung exact bilang ng body. 600.
Yes.
Grabe.
More or less 600.
White cross. Ito ibig sabihin
Malawak na battlefield talaga.
They were killed because of the war. Because of bombing, and of course, nakakulong kasi sila dun sa ilalim. It was very cramped. And imagine 600. Papasok tayo, makikita nyo.
Suffocated sila dun.
Kung kakasya ba yung 600? This is the Pasig River. And you would see right across Pasig River, see those buildings there? That is Chinatown, Binondo.
natawid-tawid
Right
na.
besides Binondo is Tondo.
That is why.
This Pasig River is 23 kilometers from Manila Bay up to Laguna de Bay.
Ano to,
From
28?
Manila all the way to Pasig.
28.
You can travel it.
23.
Now, one piece of trivia, this area is called Media Naranja.
Medyo naranja.
Medya naranja. Spanish for half orange.
Half orange,
Orange.
medyo naranja.
One thing why it's called medya naranja, kasi before, during the Spanish era, this is where lovers, and lovers, back then, they give each other orange. Half. That is like a term of, like flowers, like giving signs of love. Medya naranja.
Medyo naranja.
So guys, you're inside Intramuros. Intramuros came from the word morada, which is Spanish for wall.
Wall. Murada is wall.
Morada is wall.
Wall.
Actually, morada wall. But the wall itself is muro. Intra is inside.
Inside the wall.
Wall. So the materials used for the walls is called volcanic tuff, or more popularly known as adobe.
Adobe.
Premier, ito. Yung
Volcanic
this one,
tuff.
but this one.
How were they able to get that?
Through the Pasig River.
Talaga?
They used boats to transport.
Yeah, but it's not imported from abroad, right?
No, they're from Guadalupe and from Pampanga. There's a small part of the wall.
22-meter
The
height.
entire wall goes around 4.8 kilometers.
Four-
Pag inikot mo lahat. No, not anymore. Because there are parts where that wasn't renovated. So we will end this tour here. This is the American Barracks, guys. The American Barracks was built in 1920. And this was used as the headquarters by the Americans. This was where...
1920 po?
1920.
1920.
So, 102 years old na tong building na to. And this building was used as a prison by the Japanese, and 2 Philippine presidents were imprisoned there.
You can see, we are having snacks here.
So this is what we call the Filipino street style merienda. So we have here kwek. Alam niyo naman to, you're familiar with this. Even Jessica, you like kwek, right?
Yeah.
And then we have dirty ice cream, even if it's not really dirty, but it's clean, but it's called dirty ice cream. We have, what's this, Josh? Can you introduce this?
Squid balls.
Squid balls, yes. And then, what's this, Ken?
Banana
Let's talk about our favorite, yung place na pinuntahan natin, or yung spot na pinuntahan natin. For me kasi, I really like the underground.
Yeah, me too.
Dungeon?
The dungeon, even if it's very hot down there. I mean, I can feel the,
The sentiments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, we're very happy din na we have this opportunity rin na makapag-visit dito kasi we know na pandemic pa rin and there's a lot of student and school na nag-close. Hindi nakapunta sa school, which is, lagi naman ginagawa ng mga student magkaroon ng ganitong klaseng activity. Anong tawag dito? Field trip. And wala silang chance na ma-visit tong place na to with their classmates, with their teacher. Kaya we are very happy na meron kami ganitong content to share with you this kind of learnings din.
They're open for public right now. So, parang pwede nila i-visit yung place, kung gusto nila mag-field trip pero hindi available yung ibang lugar. Dito ngayon, kahit pandemic, at least you have to follow the safety guidelines, and then you can visit at mag-feel mo na parang nag-field trip ka pa rin.
Honestly, why I really love the Philippines is really because of the culture that was born in all these history.
Very rich.
Very diverse also. Although many people could say it's very magulok, right? But then actually that itself is very precious for me. That's what makes the Philippines very unique and beautiful. And that's how I fell in love with it.
It reminded me that we're hybrids.
Yeah.
So we adapted different cultures and different...
Right.
How about the others? You like the banana
You know
queue?
what amazing place for me is the Medya Narada.
Oh.
Because like in the midst of war and everything, they still get to share love with each other. And it's really, really romantic for me. Like the letter writing.
Imagine before they said that you can see Binondo in Medya Narada. Imagine it's mountains and trees.
Right, and the river's clean.
It's really romantic.
You know, like I wish I could really go back in time.
Oh, right.
What was happening before?
Yeah.
So that was first time I saw this.
Fort Santiago.
Yeah, it was really majestic. Like you can really imagine. Like my God, man! What? I was really.
How does it feel to be sitting in front of the big wall?
Tsaka kung gusto naman talaga nila malaman, kung gusto nilang marami pang malaman. Hindi, kasi kumbaga si Jessica nga, Korean siya, pero inaral niya and willing siyang natutunan yung culture and yung history ng Philippines. So, kung kaya ni Jessica, I'm sure kaya niya rin.
Walang limit ang information knowledge. Parang wala namang limit ang pag-aral ng iba't ibang kultura, di ba? Kung napamahal ka sa isang kultura, hindi ibig sabihin na kahit foreigner or banyaga ka gano'n, na hindi ibig sabihin, may limitations for those kinds of things. Kasi nandito tayo para i-share yung knowledge natin. Hindi tayo nandito para sabihin na, hindi naman Pilipino. Or ano yun, hindi natin kailangan i-down yung ibang tao. So nandito tayo to open everyone's mind and heart.
And that's it, I guess.
History class.
Ayun na, hindi ko natatawagan, nag-chat na, Pablo, na-receive ko na yung chat mo daw kanina. And okay na, natanggap ko na. Antayin ko na lang yung reaction paper daw natin.
We need to do a reaction.
Sir Robin.
I'll give.
You have to
Reaction paper. We need to react in 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Okay, Sir Robbie, ano na po yung reaction namin? Okay na yun, Sir Robbie.
Oh no, my mom is calling na. Oh, it's already 6 now. Ay, 6 na ba? It's already 6.
Oh, yeah.
How will you go? Ma, why?
I'm gonna take the jeep.
I'm gonna take that tricycle. Where are you going, guys? You can ride with me. You can come with me. My mom.
Hatid lang.
Let's go.
Ba't di pa kayo nagbayad?
Utang yan, utang.
Bye!